guys, good morning. We are going to start today with some notes. So the first problem is a triangle problem. They want you to determine what this missing angle is. Well, we know that all triangles add up to 180. So I need to add the two angles that I have. To get 122 degrees, and now I have to subtract that from 180. So this would be 58 degrees. Go ahead and stop now and figure out what this one would be. All right, you should have gotten 46.5 degrees. Remember, when you add decimals, you do line up your decimal points, and same for subtracting. All right, let's look at this next one. Use the ruler provided to measure to the nearest half an inch. What is the area of the rectangle below? Well, I know my first step is to write my formula. Area equals base times height. My base stops at 6.5, and my height is 1.5, so I multiply them. And I have 1, 2 place values. So I move over 1, 2. So my answer is 9.75 inches squared, because that's a 2D shape. Go ahead and try this next one on your own. All right, as you can see, when we multiplied 7.5 times 5, remember when you multiply decimals, you don't have to line them up. I got 37.5 inches squared. All right, now for a triangle, we're going to do the same thing, round to the nearest half an inch. So this is at 7.5, so I know I have A equals 1/2 times 7.5 times 3.5, because A equals 1/2 base times height. So first I'm going to multiply those two. Now I have to move 1, 2 place values, 1, 2. I have 26.25, and now I know that multiplying times 1/2 is really just dividing by 2. 2 goes into 2 one time, 2 goes into 6 3 times. Bring up my decimal, 2 goes into 2 one time, 2 goes into 5 2 times, and I subtract 4, and 2 goes into 10 5 times. So my answer is 13.125 inches squared. Now go ahead and try this one on your own. All right, go ahead and check in. We multiplied 5 times 6 to get 30, and then we divided it by 2, because that's what you do when you multiply times 1/2, and we got 15 inches squared. All right, on the back side, you're going to be logging into Google Classroom. You're going to find the appropriate Becoming an Expert recording sheet, and you're going to start working through the problems and filling in your work in these boxes, and be prepared to become an expert on one of those problems to share with a classmate.